Hello. 'Tis me again, Paul Murphy, and this is video 50. Unlikely History of the United Kingdom, Great Britain, Early Documenters. We're on page 19 if anyone wants to read along with me if you've got a copy of the book. Or if you go to the website beginning with an A, I think you can read the first 10 pages for free there. Pythias of Massalia, ancient Greek. Oh my god, I've actually typed in the Greek. I can't read it. It was funny at the time, guys. Well, it's funny on paper. Translated to man of many asses in his name. That's probably true as well, because I did Google a lot of this. There's a lot of really subtle ones in there that you'd need to sit there with Google and Wikipedia and everything on to see how true some of these entries are. Oh, was a Greek... Right, let's go back a bit. Pythias of Massalia, man with many asses in his name, was a Greek geographer, explorer and assessor, ding, from the Greek colony of Massalia, hence the word of, who made a voyage of exploration to northwestern Europe in about 325 BC. But his description of it, widely known in antiquity, it's got, I just noticed it's got two asterisks there, but there's no asterisk at the bottom. Did I put them somewhere else? I do say things like that in my books. Has not survived, which is what you get for writing it on your servant's butt in icing sugar. Only excerpts remain, quoted or paraphrased by later authors. Most familiar in Strabo's Geographica, Pliny's Natural History, oh, and this book. And here's where I take over. Have arrived, oh, this is all in quote marks. It should be in, all this should be in italics because it's a quote, but I can't do that. So if you'd like to lean sideways for the next bit, you'll get the effect. Have arrived in Britannia, where the locals have given me their traditional welcome and told me to fuck off back where I came from, but not until I've done their plumbing, built their houses and cleaned their hospitals. Oh, a bit of politics creeping in there. These pages are all stuck together. What was I doing when I read this? The first known written use of the word Britain was Pythias's transliteration of the original P-Celtic term. I have visited Britannia, and boy is she a hot little abbess. Oh, I see. In case you wonder about the asterisks, they're on the next page with a whole bunch of jokes on them, but I'm not going to do it. In his voyage, Pythias circumnavigated visible. Have I done all those? Yes, okay. Diodorus, based on Pythias, reports that Britain is cold and subject to frosts, being too much subject to the bear, Ursa Major, rather than under the Arctic pole, as some translations say. Me, based on me, believe this is again a misinterpretation and should read, met a woman called Ursa Major, got a bear, showed me her Arctic pole. Showed her my Arctic pole. Oh man, I gotta get started reading these better. I do apologise, I have motor neuron disease, what can I tell you? It's all I can do to breathe, let alone read. Diodorus, based on Pythias yet again, says that the numerous population of natives live in thatched cottages, store their grain in subterranean caches and bake bread from it. However, me, based on me yet again, believes this is a misreading of a post-it note upon which is written, Memos herself, open a supermarket here, will make a fortune. 2 if I go into fire insurance as well. I'm going to have to stop because I'm serious, not your muscles don't work out. Strabo relates, taking his text from Polybius, Pythias asserts that he explored in person the whole northern region of Europe as far as the ends of the world. Me, based on me, but not verified by me, although I am willing to give me the benefit of the no doubt, believe this is a misreading of the locals, went up north, spoke foreign, got my head kicked off the planet. Strabo reports that Pythias says he travelled over the whole of Britain that was accessible, by which he should have reported, visit lasted less than half an hour. Following this he departs, and his record goes on to show onto the Germanic tribes. Off to Germania now, I'm sure they like foreigners. The last centuries before the Roman invasion saw increasing sophistication in British life. People began wiping their noses on their own sleeves, and if they'd had a quick hand shandy whilst the missus was out, they no longer hid it under the front room carpet. Good manners, for which the British became famous, began to be used. Jäger, please may I rob you? Gorg, that's very kind of you to inquire. Might I demur? I do think perhaps not. Allow me to impale you on my spear. Oops, a trifle painful. I do apologise for bleeding all over you. Apology accepted. Give my regards to your brother. I dispatched him to the afterlife yesterday. Will do. Goodbye. Warmest regards to your lovely wife and family. Ah! Okay, I'm going to stop that because I'm just going to heck you, aren't I? Please.